What's going on, everyone? So today we're talking about travel, and I want to show you how I pack a carry-on for roughly 1 week away. I'm also going to talk about some of the things that you might want to consider bringing on your trip and how you can pack versatile pieces that you can mix and match to get you through your entire trip. I'm going to talk about luggage, packing cubes, and a few packing hacks that can make your life a lot easier. So let's get started. Now, of course, I know what you're thinking. Like, really, John? That sounds boring. You're going to show me how to pack a carry-on? Yes, I am. People who travel on a regular basis understand this stuff, and then people who don't travel very often don't. And trust me, not much can wreck your trip faster than forgetting something super important or maybe realizing that you weren't prepared and you packed the wrong things. All right, so let's get started with the basics. First and foremost, you need a sturdy and reliable piece of carry-on luggage. It needs to be the right size, well organized, easy to carry around, secure, and durable enough to not bust open. And I'm sure we've all seen those suitcases coming down the luggage carousel that are busted open and somebody's clothes are scattered everywhere. I'm telling you, you don't want to be the guy that cheaped out and bought the cheapest piece of luggage that you could find, because chances are the zipper will pop and you'll be the guy picking up your underwear off the luggage carousel. Okay, so with carry-on bags, I just gotta say that I am fired up about this new carry-on from Carl Friedrich that was co-designed in collaboration with the Scuderia AlphaTauri Formula One team. This thing is no joke. Carl Friedrich was approached by the Scuderia AlphaTauri team to co-design a suitcase that could keep up with their hectic global travel schedule. And this beautiful carry-on is the first product in that collaboration. Carl Friedrich is sponsoring this video, and this new carry-on has the same durability and functional features as their previous carry-on, but this new beautiful navy blue shell and the white AlphaTauri branding and colors make this a true one-of-a-kind. And look, I've talked about my previous racing career in other videos, and when I heard about this collaboration months ago, I couldn't tell anybody about it, but I was beyond excited. And when I finally received this, I was blown away at how beautiful this thing is. I'm not even sure how well it's going to convey over video, but in person, this bag looks incredible. This is made with a lightweight polycarbonate shell, a zipperless aluminum frame, Italian vegetable tan vachetta leather detailing, and smooth and quiet 360-degree Japanese spinner wheels. And the cool thing about the polycarbonate shell is it's designed to flex on impact and not dent. And what's great about this bag not having an external zipper is that that's the point of failure for a lot of cheaper suitcases. Because let's face it, you can only stress a zipper so much until it eventually gives out. Then you're the guy picking up your underwear on the luggage carousel. Look, I could talk about this carry-on literally all day because I've been using the previous version of their carry-on for probably the last couple of years, and I'm a huge fan of everything Carl Friedrich makes. They offer worldwide shipping, excellent customer support, and here's how confident they are in their products. They offer a lifetime warranty and a 100-day trial where you can get a full refund if you choose to return it within 100 days of purchase. Carry with confidence and style on your next trip. Just click the first link down below this video in the description box and go check this out for yourself. I'm telling you, you are going to love this thing as much as I do. And thank you, Carl Friedrich, for your ongoing support of my channel and sponsoring today's video. This bag is an absolute home run. All right, now let's talk about clothes. So maybe you're visiting family over the holidays, or maybe you're going to a destination wedding. I realize a lot of guys like to pack pretty light and only bring the bare minimum. But trust me, it's always a pretty smart move to be prepared. So make sure to pack based on the weather conditions where you're going and for the different occasions or events during your trip. Now, one thing I like to do is I try to plan the outfits I'm going to wear each day. Now, of course, this is going to be different for everyone, and of course, depending on the occasion you're going to, but I might bring maybe like 1 or 2 pairs of jeans and then 1 pair of chinos, because you can easily wear jeans multiple days before they need to be washed, so you don't really need to bring like 1 pair of pants for every single day. Now, shirts, on the other hand, you pretty much need a clean shirt for every day. However, you might not need like a fresh button down every day. So let's talk about how you can get around that. All right, here's what I mean. So if you don't need anything super dressy, bring a couple t-shirts and some kind of hoodie, sweater, or sweatshirt, because you can wear the hoodie like multiple times, but just swap out the t-shirt underneath and you're good to go. This is gonna provide you with a lot of versatility, and like I'll show you in just a minute, t-shirts pack very easily in your carry-on. So maybe for your trip, it's say 2 or 3 t-shirts, 1 sweater, a hoodie, maybe a polo, and maybe like 2 button-downs. And that pretty much has you covered for the entire week. All right, now let's talk about shoes. Once again, depending on your trip, you may only need 1 pair. However, if you need to bring a second pair, like maybe some boots if you're gonna go somewhere really cold, I would suggest wearing the boots on the plane to save space inside of your carry-on. And on the subject of saving space, if you need to bring a jacket, once again, wear the jacket on the airplane. If you have room in your carry-on, that's great, but if not, save space by wearing it when you travel. All right, next is your underwear and your socks, because obviously you want a fresh pair every day of your trip. So what I like to do is I'll jam my socks inside my shoes, because that's like the perfect place to put them, and it helps your shoes kind of keep their shape. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how I pack for about a week, all in this one carry-on bag. Okay, now really quick, I realize there's many different ways of packing, and this is just how I do it. Also realize that no matter how you like to pack, whether it's flat folding or rolling, nothing is gonna be completely 100% wrinkle-free when you go to unpack. So I like to fold and roll, depending, I guess, on how tight I need to pack. And in my experience, things come out on the other end looking pretty good. I mean, not perfect, but pretty darn good. Okay, pants are pretty simple, and what I do is I'll fold them in half like this, then starting at the fold, I'll roll them up just like this. And it makes for a nice tight bundle that doesn't take up a lot of unnecessary space in my bag. And here's one little tip for you. If you're packing, say, a nice pair of dress pants, what I like to do is I'll roll those with a pair of jeans together just to keep them protected a little bit better. All right, t-shirts are pretty simple as well. So I fold a t-shirt in half the long way, then I fold the sleeves in. Then I fold everything up in thirds, then I fold the entire thing in half. This makes a very compact bundle. And with long sleeve dress shirts, I like to do the department store fold. Start out by buttoning about every other button, then lay the shirt face down. What I do is I'll fold about a third of the shirt over like this, then lay the sleeve down flat. Then do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Now here's where you have some options. You can fold it up in thirds like this, and then you end up with this kind of nice flat fold similar to a department store, or you can start at the bottom and start rolling it up towards the top. Now you don't have to roll it super tight, but just a nice roll, maybe using the sleeve cuff as a reference, and then you end up with something that looks like this. Now for me, the key to everything is using packing cubes. I discovered packing cubes not too long ago, and this has been a complete game changer. I mean, all your pants go in one, all your shirts go in another one, your underwear goes in another one, and it's absolutely changed the way that I pack for a trip. If you don't currently use packing cubes, I highly suggest that you get some and use them on your next trip. Okay, besides all of that, you probably need a belt and of course your adopt kit, and then any electronics and chargers. Here's another hack for you. I like to use like a hard shell sunglasses case for all of my charging cables, adapters, and earbuds. I like having everything I need in terms of cables and chargers all in one place. And I heard someone else mention this like a couple years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. And one last thing, if you have room in your adopt kit, I might suggest maybe bringing like a small first aid kit. Maybe just some Band-Aids, some painkillers, and maybe some Neosporin, just in case you or somebody you're with needs it, because you just never know. And listen, I hope you have a safe trip, and if you made it this far in the video, please hit that like button to let me know, and please consider subscribing if you're not already. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching, live well, and I'll see you in the next one.